All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a power-packed, knowledge-filled day indeed, and I would like to congratulate CxO Global Forum for putting yet another successful InsurTech Summit Day 1 together. We started off today's discussion with awareness about insurance and InsurTech, and then the journey went on to predictive analytics and AI, and what the future for InsurTech in Pakistan is going to be. And then the previous sessions that we covered, one of the most remarkable things this time around was actually addressing the dire need for talent acquisition within the InsurTech industry. So we spoke about career prospects for university students in insurance. Now to conclude today's session, I would like to invite Mr. Zain Jeewanjee. The man needs no introduction. He is an absolute institution in himself when it comes to insurance and InsurTech. So to discuss the genuine micro-insurance and give the closing remarks for day 1 of the InsurTech Summit, let me now call upon Mr. Zain Jeewanjee to join us. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. My name is Zain Jeewanjee, and I love this topic that I'm going to just discuss or throw pointers at today, which is micro insurance. For someone who's not familiar with that term, has not experienced it, think about it like microwave. Microwave is basically when it first came around, I think in the 50s or in the 40s, you would take something that would take a long time to heat under an oven fire or an electric oven. Now you could put it in a microwave quickly, heat it up quickly. So micro insurance, think of it the same way. A normal insurance policy would insure, let's say, in Pakistan, think about the what would you think about? The State Bank of Pakistan. If you wanted to get insurance, you want to insure the funds in State Bank of Pakistan, you talk about crores, arbo rupiye ki baat ho rahi hai. However, microinsurance is a products basically that offer coverage to low-income households, जो गरीब लोग हैं, उनके लिए, या जो छोटे businesses हैं. My story itself is into microinsurance very early, some 40 years ago. जब मैं पहली दफा पाकिस्तान से अमेरिका आया, तो I had my son who needed medical care, और हमारे medical bills बहुत बढ़ गए थे, कुछ $100,000 के medical bills थे in 1983. That's a huge amount. And I was a poor guy. I wasn't some rich man. I wasn't very successful at that time. I was brand new. A young kid in America. So that's when I thought of an idea. I said, how do I offer insurance? There'll be a lot of poor people like me or young people who come into America and they need medical insurance. And they need only $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, which is not a huge amount. And that sprung up, which I didn't know at that time, that's microinsurance, which is travel insurance for people who visit the USA. And we invented a product called Visitors Insurance. And this was way back in 1983. So microinsurance, think about it, for insuring, let's say somebody goes out, gets a loan. There's a couple of success stories in microinsurance of individuals who become very, very wealthy. You take Ruben in Tanzania, who actually struggled for years working at a motel and a brewery, a winery. And then he thought of selling clean water. He said, I should be selling clean water. But now somebody who works at a hotel would not have the ability to get enough money. So what he did is he borrowed 500,000 Tanzanian shillings, which is about $360. Think about it, like, $360 US dollars from, I think it was Akiba Bank that he borrowed this money from. And then what he did is, he started paying municipal fees, buying 3 trucks to a driver, and soon he had a 1,100% profits in a 6-month forward. He became very, very huge. Now that would have not normally been possible because a small businessman would never have got a loan. but he got a micro loan, and then he insured that loan, and that's how he became big. So these are good stories of, then there's a Lopez in Colombia who did something similar. $300, he got a loan, but it was insured that if he wasn't successful, the loan would be covered by somebody. So basically, in microinsurance, what you're talking about is people who need loans, and they want to get it insured because the bank will give them a loan. What if they give tons of loan? Take Muhammad Yunus, for example, in Bangladesh, who, Nobel Prize winner. All he did is he gave micro loans everywhere, but those loans had to be insured. So who's going to insure that? Now, the big insurance companies don't want to get involved in a $500 or $600 loan because that doesn't make sense to them, right? And that's the definition kind of what microinsurance is. Now, how does it relate to Pakistan and where we are today? I think it's a great opportunity because microinsurance basically offers coverage for low-income households in underdeveloped or developing countries. So small items to be insured. Now, we look at the tragedy, the colossal tragedy of the floods have caused in Pakistan today. And my heart goes out to everybody in Pakistan, by the way, that's suffering right now. The deaths, the financial loss, the displacement of humans. And my heart goes out to that. But there's an opportunity there because there are a lot of people, their livelihoods have been completely devastated. There could be some opportunities there that they could start a small business, do some stuff. Think about what kind of loans can be insured or what kind of finance can be given for people to open up small businesses and what insurance products can be insured. So you can insure smaller things. I think if somebody dives into it, you can start into a massive opportunity. And I think that it's a game changer for Pakistan. So if you're looking at doing anything in microinsurance, think of anything you can insure, which the common man wants. One of the examples, of course, that I think is already in Pakistan is insuring your cell phones, right? It's become a huge thing because they were being stolen, they're being lost. Somebody came up with the idea of insuring cell phones, and now they're doing very well. So think of small things that you can insure and protect, because then you could, there are four ways, by the way, microinsurance is sold. One is, of course, the partner agent model. In that model, what happens is there's a partnership between the micro insurance scheme and an insurance agent. The other one is a full service model. In that model, the microinsurance scheme is in charge of everything, the design, the delivery of the products, everything is there and selling. The third one is provider-driven model. In this model, a healthcare provider that gives health insurance to somebody would cover a small amount of that. And then, of course, there's a community-based model where a group of people get together and say, we'll insure all of us together for 100,000. The health insurance and the accidental insurance, or you take the emergency doctor visit insurance. If you create a product right now in Pakistan, create a network of doctors and provide just micro insurance for people who need immediate care, right? The first doctor visit and maybe hospital bills up to maybe 50,000 rupees. That's a very small amount. But if you do that, there's huge population, right? You've got 220 million people in Pakistan. What a market you've got where there's no insurance that exists there. Of the many opportunities that exist globally right now in microinsurance, I'm going to be bullish and say that Pakistan is prime target for that right now. Prime. Why? We've got more. Our income per capita is lower than many countries of our size. We've got a population which is massive. We've got an older population, but then we have a massive number of youth. 50% or 60%, depending on whose story or which numbers you look at. You can't negate that it's about 100 million youth. then you've got an aging population and you also got a sick population. We're not the most healthiest people in the world. So if you do an insurance product that covers small amounts of insurance to a large number of people, you could rapidly jump into a massive opportunity. Entrepreneurs, business people, anybody can do this. I think about microinsurance, read about it, and see what you can. What if it excites you? Reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you, fund you if need be, advise you, guide you whether it's a good scope of business for you or not. But if you're an entrepreneur, if you're young, if you're a startup business, if you're looking for an opportunity, microinsurance is a great opportunity in Pakistan. This is Zain, and I'm signing off.
Sir, are you through?
Yeah, I'm done. I said I'm signed off.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Thanks for the opportunity. Huh?
You're most welcome, sir, and you have a very nice day, sir.
Thank you. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.